intersection of North Omaha?
I grew up in North Omaha, so I know the problems and the potential of it. Um, some of the things that you would have to deal with is the perception of people are have a crab effect of trying to bring down um, certain leaders that try to help in within the community. There needs to be more unity within the people that live in North Omaha. So, if we can strive together instead of uh, kind of be decisive and disperse in our own groups, we would do a lot better as a community.
What do you think about the media's perception on North Omaha?
A lot of times, the media's perception, and I'm a communications major, so I know both sides. One of the things that people, particularly from the North Omaha area, feel is there is a mistrust of the media as far as a slanting of reporting of how stories are presented. But one of the things, if you would, if the majority of the people would take an introductory course on how media is presented and how it's packaged and how it's written uh, to be produced, you'll see that the slant on the stories are not really a slant, but it's kind of the news values that are taught within a program of study. So a lot of times, one particular perception is when there's a crime that's committed or a potential crime or an alleged crime that's committed in North Omaha, usually if the perpetrator is considered to be a minority, it is presented that way. If it happens out west, it's not mentioned whether they're minority or if they're Caucasian, and a lot of people take offense to that. That is one thing that you have to look at, as any journalist would have to, and make up a decision whether you're going to present the story as such or in a correct manner on your own judgmental pattern.
What are the things that you guys hear about North Omaha?
North Omaha?
Yes.
I don't know. I guess people say that it's like not the best part of town. I don't know.
Pretty much North Omaha, I lived there up until about a year ago, so pretty much I didn't heard everything they said about North Omaha, good and bad. So.
Well, what do you guys think about it personally?
Yeah.
I mean, personally for me, it's like any other part of the city. It has its good and it has its bad. You know, most of the time, like pretty much I grew up in like North Omaha, black predominantly. So you know, you had a lot of friends. You know, you have one friend that went to Central, you got another friend that went to North, another friend that went to South. But you know, y'all all live in the same neighborhood, so it was more of a social network.
What about you? What do you think about it personally?
I don't know. I guess I've been in like a lot bigger cities where I feel like there are a lot worse places. So I feel like anywhere in Omaha is a lot better than a lot of places in other cities. So I don't feel like it's that like bad of an area. Or, like, you know, I feel like it's fine.
What do you think about the media's perception of North Omaha?
Personally, I think it's bad all the time, every time. I mean, there's violence there, but there's violence in other parts of the city too.
True.
And also, I think another reason why they sometimes portray like that is because mostly black people.
Right.
And just like in any other city, it's like wherever the blacks are, it's violent. You know, it's a bunch of gangs running around. There's no sort of like community outreach or uplift at all. But with the churches and other like programs like Girls Inc. and West Club and stuff like that, you know, it makes it's not as bad as it seems.
Yeah, I'm assuming probably the people who like run the media aren't from there, don't live there, don't go there.
Right.
So I'm sure that it's probably just skewed just like what they hear about it too, you know? Like it's just a chain of people being like, oh, North Omaha's a bad part of town. Like, oh, I heard that North Omaha's a bad part of town, you know, like.
It's called Black Studies, and we talked about that a lot.
North Omaha?
Yeah.
So what
What do they talk
about? A lot
about?
of issues, like, North Omaha is pretty much a lot of black people there. And
Right.
poverty rate is higher than, the West Omaha. Or, what I was really amazed, we don't have this in my country. Like, people are concentrated in areas. North Omaha is for black people, South is for Latinos, Mexicans, all of them, and West is for white people. And
Right.
I was really, I came here, you know, when I was 16. I was an exchange student. I stayed 8 months, but I knew it kind of. I was aware of this kind of things, but it was still kind of shock for me. You know, the people are kind of concentrated in places.
Right.
Still in America, really. You know, it's so. Yeah, it's kind of sad, and I don't know. That's why I took that Black Studies class too,
Right,
you know, to find
to
out
understand.
what is it about. You know, what's up with that thing. You know.
I see.
So yeah.
So how do you think the media portrays the
North Omaha.
North Omaha?
You know what? I don't watch TV because, you know, TV is just, you know, I think it's a lot corrupted. You know, you get a lot of medias and you all the time something going on, something negative all the time. So that's why I refuse to watch TV. And I don't know. I haven't seen a lot about North Omaha, but it's just here and there I hear, you know, things about it. You know, how a little bit crime rate is higher there and all that. And I kind of understand that when the level of the, you know, life is not so good, it happens, that kind of things. Yeah.
Says she's no good with words, but I'm worse. But they started out a joke of a romantic stuck to my tongue. Way down with words too over dramatic. Tonight it's a calculation.